For Hull City, 2 changes, and the big absence is Louis Coyle, suspected to have an injury in the build-up. Just typical at the moment. The physios, I hope they've had time and a half on their side over the bank holiday weekend, after Vaughan Covel also limped off on Saturday, replaced by Andy Cannon, who comes straight into the team tonight. And Cyrus Christie gets his full debut in the starting 11 after making a cameo off the bench in stoppage time on Saturday. It's the 50th league start for Regan Slater tonight for Hull City, and Jacob Greaves, in Coyle's absence, takes the armband for the very first time as league captain in the Championship. He is the youngest captain across the division. The team for the Tigers in full is Ingram in goal, Christie, Figueiredo, Greaves and Elder we suspect in a back four, Jones, Slater, then Ryan Longman coming into the team, Andy Cannon, Benjamin Tete and Oscar Estepinian. The bench for the Tigers is Nathan Baxter, Ryan Wood, Sean McLaughlin, Tyler Smith, Randell Williams, Callum Jones, and Matty Jacob gets a potential chance to come off the bench tonight. The far touchline, Alfie Jones caught in possession, that set QPR free. Hull City have numbers back, but Chair will take it on! Absolutely brilliant finish from Queen's Park Rangers, 9 minutes gone. That long shot is in his repertoire, I said it earlier on, and QPR take the lead by 1-0. A curving thing of beauty for the home team, and Alfie Jones will be disappointed he gave the ball away so cheaply. You cannot do that at this level. Chair took it towards the edge of the area, just a couple of touches, well won back by QPR. And Elias Chair, it's a beautifully floated finish. Ingram really didn't stand a chance with it. The ball wasn't even out of his feet, it was a side foot effort, but he made it look so easy. It's now into the feet of Dazelle on the halfway line. He just has a little check before playing the ball into space for Johansson. Johansson dragging it forward into Hull City's half. Out wide now with Elias Chair, the intertwining attacking midfielders. QPR for a moment have a line of 5 against Hull City's line of 5. Cut out by Figueiredo. QPR though just winning the ball high and not really giving Hull City the outlet to escape. Back with Dazelle, who's dropped into right back again as Laird is allowed the licence to push high up the pitch. Into the middle of the pitch with Willock, potentially getting an arm pull there by Jacob Greaves. The ball's been worked wide to Kenneth Powell. Floats a ball into an unmarked man, and QPR go 2 up. We've only played 15 minutes, and QPR spotted a pocket in the penalty area, and Ethan Laird gets all the hugs he deserves. He drifted into the penalty area silently and assassin-like to Hull City's defence. He got the glancing touch, took it away, I think it was from Johansson. The fullbacks combine together as Powell puts it on a plate from 6 yards. Hull City on the other hand in possession. Jones to Figueiredo, he's gone for the big diagonal, searching for Callum Elder. He can head this down and he does very nicely, cushions it to Tete, beautiful back heel. Callum Elder with a chance, pops to Oscar, great save from Dieng. Oscar must have felt that was going to be his 8th of the season. 9 yards out, he aimed for the top corner and Dieng with acrobatics, one glove was enough to tip it over the crossbar. The ball broke very nicely, but brilliant goalkeeping from Seny Dieng. Their saves that win you matches along the deck for QPR. Johansson on Hull's side of the centre circle. In the centre, they try and play it through. Oh, Dazelle, he got a touch, he did the right part. It was a really wicked through ball. Hull City have bodies in the way to deal with the situation, but now QPR are beginning to wake up from a partial slumber. They win it high again. Cannon loses the ball. QPR on the move with Willock! 3-0 QPR! He scored against Hull City last season. He makes it 4 in 4, and this is a long winding road now for Hull City to travel if they're to get anything from this game. It's going to have to be a memorable comeback. QPR 3, Hull City 0. This time Cannon the culprit, and not for the first time tonight. Hull City losing it in the middle of their own half, and QPR quite happy to take it on outside the penalty area. Figueiredo tried to get across, and Ingram also tried to get across, but all he could do was see the ball sail past his left hand. And with 5 minutes to go before half-time, could this game be done and dusted in one half, not two? He's only played once, Oscar. He will now play it through to Longman, who just needed to relax a little bit. The ball was coming to his right foot as he tried to get in between the two centre-halves. But he just stretched his right foot out. He could have let it run across him and then got into the penalty area as QPR try and play out the back. Oscar, he's onto the ball, but he takes one touch too many inside the box. Benjamin Tete is absolutely furious with him. QPR, architects almost of their own downfall inside the box, playing out from the back. They played it to Dieng. No danger there though for the QPR goalkeeper, as Elias Chair to the left of the penalty area delivers a cross, which was searching for Lyndon Dykes, who's had to be very quiet tonight whilst the attacking midfielders get around him. Awful mix-up! Oh, Dykes has missed from 6 yards. That was his moment, right on cue as well. How has the Scottish international missed that? The cross came in, Elder headed it away, it was regathered by QPR as Hull City just tried to clear. Chair was on the press, and the ricochet found its way to Lyndon Dykes. Hull City couldn't get set anywhere near quick enough, and somehow Lyndon Dykes has put it wide of the far post. That is bread and butter for a number 9. Well won back again though by Powell. It's with Adoma down the left-hand side. Williams mirrors him in front of him. A little dance and a shimmy between the pair of them as Adoma tries to work an angle. He cuts back with a nice little Cruyff turn away from Williams into Sam Field. Elias Chair trying to wriggle free into the penalty area. It's with Roberts. Roberts with the chance. Blocked well. Corner kick to come. QPR want a fourth. Hull City shutting the door. But some of the passing play that QPR have put together tonight has been very neat and crisp. QPR have weathered Hull City's small whirlwind in trying to respond to the first half demolition job. It will not be Hull City's night tonight. Have they got something in them to at least take away Seny Dieng's clean sheet, which would be his first tonight since November of 2021. He's not had a clean sheet at home in that time, so 10 months you're talking, which is a long time for a goalkeeper. Bearing in mind David Marshall, former Hull City keeper, did have a cameo. Long ball forward. Tyler Smith is judged to be onside here, and he scores! QPR fans feel it was offside, but Tyler Smith has a goal to his name and something for the Hull City fans to cheer about. The fans to the right of me dismayed that Tyler Smith was, first of all, so free. The long ball forward, it looked as though Tyler Smith was well offside, but the flag stayed down and Tyler Smith puts it through Seny Dieng's legs in the penalty area. So now Hull City can build from the back. Greaves. We are into the final minute of the 90, and soon the fourth official will get the board out. As Slater has gone for a long ball. Now the flag is up against Tete. And Tete shooting and saving. And again the Hull City fans on their feet, sensing that they thought that Hull City had a glorious chance. So how many minutes will there be? There'll be 4 to be added on. Tete scampering and sprinting across to try and get this throw in. Callum Elder is going to try and dry the ball as much as possible and send it into the middle. It's over Tete's head and headed away by QPR. Elder to Woods. Woods goes back towards Greaves. Very little time left, maybe one last attack for Hull City to reduce the arrears even more. There won't even be that time. There's the final whistle, and QPR victors this time against Hull City.